Eh, my tea's even finished, guys. Whoa. The theme committees were up to a lot. I'm starting to realize that these were actually the OGs of the Constitution Assembly. What do you guys think? What's good, Mzansi, and welcome back to We the People's Untold Stories, the history they never told us. My name is V and I'll be your host for today's episode. If you are new here, welcome. Please make yourself feel at home, but make sure to go watch our previous episodes so you're not lost, and let's get ready for some tea, darling. So, last time we met, we sat and spoke about the structure of the Constitutional Assembly. Who remembers how many people were part of the Constitutional Assembly? Yeah. Of course you do, because I mention it all the time. 490. So we went through the structure of the Constitutional Assembly and described each of the different departments and groups of people that were working together to write the Constitution. At the end of that video, we spoke about the 6 theme committees, right? And I kind of flew past that section pretty quickly, but we can't just brush over the 6 theme committees, okay? They're very important and they deserve an episode of their own. Okay, so each theme committee focused on a specific area, allowing for in-depth discussion and expert input. So as we learned last year in the Just Facts archive campaign, public participation was a key aspect in the process of writing the Constitution. So these theme committees actively engaged with the public through written submissions, public hearings, and community engagement. So essentially the theme committees were busy. Let's just say very busy, okay? It was a lot going on there. Now let's take a look at what each theme committee was up to. Theme Committee 1.
The character of the democratic state. Theme Committee 1's work laid the foundation for the entire Constitution. Their deliberations shaped the very essence of South African democracy, defining the kind of society the nation aspired to become. It was mandated to discuss the character of the state with the core principles of human dignity, equality, and social justice.
Theme Committee 2.
Structure of government. Theme Committee 2 focused on the structure of government, covering key aspects like the separation of powers, the legislative process, and the roles of national, provincial, and local government, including traditional institutions. Key debates explored the balance between national and provincial powers, the role of traditional leaders, electoral systems, and the ongoing debates surrounding the effectiveness of these structures.
Theme Committee 3.
Relationship between levels of government. Theme Committee 3 helped shape the country's system of cooperative governance. The committee was responsible for negotiating and settling the architecture of the state, defining the roles of national, provincial, and local governments, and establishing the framework for their interactions. The committee's work was informed by extensive public consultations and submissions from various stakeholders, ensuring that the final constitutional framework reflected the aspirations of the South African people.
I guess that means 4.
Fundamental rights. Theme Committee 4 was responsible for drafting Chapter 2 of the Constitution, which contains the Bill of Rights. The process was informed by Constitutional Principle 2, which mandated the inclusion of all universally accepted fundamental rights, freedoms, and civil liberties. In addition to working with experts, the committee also engaged with the public. This included public meetings, workshops, and the collection of written submissions from individuals and organizations, which informed their deliberations.
Take. Theme Committee 5.
Judiciary and legal systems. Theme Committee 5 was tasked with focusing on the judiciary and legal systems of the new South Africa. The committee was made up of representatives from various political parties and received input from civil society, legal professionals, and technical experts. The committee's work resulted in Chapter 8 of the final Constitution, which deals with the courts and the administration of justice.
Oh, interesting. Last but not least, Theme Committee 6, darling.
Specialized structure of government. Theme Committee 6 played a role in shaping the specialized structure of government. They were responsible for drafting the sections of the Constitution relating to Chapter 9 institutions, the public service, financial institutions, and security services. The Constitutional Assembly allowed Theme Committee 6 to create 4 sub-theme committees due to the significant differentiated and non-overlapping topics related to its theme.
My tea's even finished, guys. Whoa. The theme committees were up to a lot. I'm starting to realize that these were actually the OGs of the Constitution Assembly. What do you guys think? I mean, shout out to everyone else, and I mean, I'm not taking away anything from anyone else who's involved. Are the 6 theme committees the GOATs, or are they the GOATs? Yeah, period. Okay, guys, that's it from me for today. I'll catch you guys in our next episode. Please do not forget to bring the most important item, Skittles.